Today I'm going to replace a cooling fan on this Mastercraft air compressor. It's an 8-gallon, as you can see. It's a few years old, and the fan must have frozen on the shaft or got stuck in the casing, and it got destroyed. So I got a replacement fan here now. I'm going to let you have a look at it. Here is the cooling fan that got stuck in the housing, and the shaft sort of melted it and destroyed it. And here is the replacement one, hoping it's going to work. And this fan will be inserted this way out, and I'll show you where it's going to go. Here you see the direction of the fan, and I got to take off this housing. Got a couple of bolts all removed. Screws up here, Phillips screws on either side, and 2 of these hex bolts, and then this housing comes off and exposes the fan. Okay, I have the housing removed, and now we can have a look at where the fan used to be. I had this apart to figure out what size I need it. It looks like the right size was sent to me. We'll soon find out. So it looks like they sent the proper size fan. It's about 5 inches, and the diameter is going to fit on the shaft here. As you can see, there's like a key right here. And on the fan, the cooling fan, you'll also see that little kind of a plastic key, so it just slips in place. I'll clean up the shaft a little bit so this will go on easily, and then we'll do a test. Put the cap back on here, the shroud, and give it a go. So the cooling fan is certainly a nice snug fit. Make sure that it's flat so it spins evenly on the shaft. What I had to do was open up a thumb wrench like this and go in between the fins and tap it several times, bit by bit. And I'm just going to check to see now if it's spaced properly on the shaft, and it seems like it is. And I'm going to reassemble the shroud and give it a go. By the way, once you take off that shroud, this motor you see here is pretty sloppy in the housing, so you have to bring up the motor, all this unit here, to line up with your bolts and adjust it accordingly. Just so you know, these hex bolts right here, they are 4mm. This is what I used, kind of like a T-bar Mastercraft item. It works pretty good. And of course, I mentioned the Phillips screws right here, Phillips bolts to remove the shroud. I have the shroud put back on. You'll probably be best when you're moving up this component here to line up with the plastic and the motor. The holes that you might want to lay down on your side to have a good look into where these bolts are going to line it up, because it can be a bit of trouble if you're just trying to do it by feel. And once you have them all lined up, make sure that the casing's sitting in the right spot, as is the markings on the case here on the metal, and then you should be good. I'm going to hit the power now, switch here, and see if the fan is going to scrape. I doubt it. I checked and the clearances are good. So there you have it. Now I'm going to zoom in to let you know what model this is. It's a few years old, but you'll go online and search for a cooling fan for an 8-gallon compressor, and you'll find a lot of them are kind of like universal. Check the sizes of the shaft and the diameter of the fan. This one here was about 5 1/4 inches, I believe, but there are some deviations in the measurements online. Some you'll find is around 5, and some are close to 5.5. But the clearance on this housing would allow for a 5-inch or maybe up to a 5.5, probably even a 6. But try to go at the same size as what you're trying to replace. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.